Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Providing in-depth audio, video, and written coverage of high school and small college sports across Western Pennsylvania. The YDL Sports Network. If you love sports, this is the place to be.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Eisenhower High School and John M. Neese Memorial Gymnasium for high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network. Alan Siebert here with Lou Vizza for tonight's game between the Eisenhower Knights, 3-0 this season, welcoming the Lakeview Sailors to Eisenhower High School. They are 3-1 on the season. Should be a pretty fun game here tonight. Lots of scoring, lots of action. Lakeview comes into this game at 3-1. As I said, they got wins over Clarion, Altoona, and Cambridge Springs. Coming off their first loss of the season, though, a 59-54 loss to Rocky Grove just a few nights ago. Rocky Grove, of course, the same Orioles that knocked the Knights out of the District 10 playoffs a year ago. This is the Casella pregame show. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. Today's stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection. OilCountryCrates.com. This is the Warren Tire Center drive to the game. The Warren Tire Center makes sure you get to the game in comfort. WarrenTireCenter.com. And Lou, we got another good one here tonight, a series of them here on this floor. The good game the other night against West Middlesex. Another game on the schedule next Friday against General McLean should be a good one. But should be all action again tonight. Knight's coming off a game where they scored 94 points, but also gave up 81 points. And we'll see if there's a renewed attention to defense here tonight in this game with Lakeview.
Yeah, I kept saying to myself on the way home, driving back home, I said, how could you score 81 points and lose? But I guess it happened because it did. I think tonight's going to be interesting because Lakeview is primarily a zone team on defense. So, and what Eisenhower has seen so far pretty much this season is man-to-man. So this could be something different, where they've got to prepare for it and see what happens. But I think Lakeview's press is not as effective as Eisenhower's. So that's going to be the big thing. But they do have to, shore up things on defense. Like you can't give up 81 points unless you score 94.
I was going to say you don't want to have to rely on scoring 94 points a game. That is for sure.
Yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully the defense, they rise to the occasion and learn from Tuesday's game and cut down the turnovers. And they did miss on the presses on the backside. They weren't sliding down, and I think they addressed that. So we'll see. Hopefully, like I say, there's some adjustments they had to make. They were made, and like I said, they got to score. They got to play defense. They're going to have to cut, limit Lakeview to maybe one shot or two, and Eisenhower is going to have to hit the offensive rebounds where they can, get multiple shots at the basket where they can keep up the pace and score some points.
All right, yeah, and I just noticed here in the gym, it looks like the scoreboard's gone out again, so probably have to break out the masking tape and fix that up. Worked fine for the JV game, but we've gone dark here for the varsity game. Take a look now to WCCBI Players to Watch. Find out what the Chamber Advantage is all about at WCCBI.org. Taking a look at the visiting Lakeview Sailors tonight, as I said, 3-1, coming off their first loss of the season, a 59-54 setback to the Rocky Grove Orioles. Their leading scorer is senior guard Lucas Fagley. Fagley, 17.5 points a game early on here in 2025-26. And perhaps most impressively, Fagley was recently eclipsed the 1,000-point scoring mark for the Sailors. So definitely going to be a player to watch here. He doesn't have to do the show alone, though. His senior teammates Keaton Uri and Jake Berkner averaged 12 and 8 points per game, respectively. On the Eisenhower side, the team this year is led by the 17 points per game of junior Rylan Benton, teammate Kaimani Vine, a freshman, averaging 16 points per game, and Austin Hansen, 15.5 points per game. He did not play on Tuesday and is not in uniform tonight. From what I've heard, he is improving, and hopefully won't be long before the junior star for Eisenhower is back on the court. He's just one of 5 players, also Derek Geyer and Liam Hansen, that are in double figures scoring average this year for the Knights early on. I'll take a look now at your Howard Hanna Professional keys to the game. Howard Hanna Professionals can help you get the keys to a new home. Call 814-726-2000 or visit howardhannaprofessionals.com. And for that, we already really talked about the importance of defense. You don't want to get in the habit of giving up 81 and having to score 94. It is funny looking in the rearview mirror a little bit how we talked about. I hope the offense can work effectively with Hansen on the bench, and then they went out and scored 94. So there were no worries there, and I think the more concerning part will be the defense here tonight as we get closer to game time. We're going to step away real quick. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups for tonight's game and get underway. It's the Eisenhower Knights and the Lakeview Sailors. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mend her at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs. Because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
All right, welcome back to Eisenhower High School. Just wrapping up the national anthem here tonight for tonight's game between the Eisenhower Knights and the Lakeview Sailors on the YDL Sports Network. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza here with you, welcoming you into the AGI Industries Storage Containers broadcast booth. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. Take a look now at the starting lineups. First for the visiting Lakeview Sailors, a senior, number 24, Lucas Fagley. Senior, number 22, Keaton Urey. Senior, number 12, Jake Berkner. Senior, number 4, Parker Montgomery. And number 3, a sophomore, Jackson Boofner.
Now for your Knights.
And now we switch over. By the way, the Lakeview team is coached by Garrett Blashek. Starting tonight for the Eisenhower Knights, a freshman, number 2, Kaimani Vine. Freshman, number 23, Liam Hansen.
Freshman, number 34, Paul Mandeville.
Freshman, number 34, Paul Mandeville.
A junior, number 22, Ryland Benton.
Junior, number 22, Ryland Benton.
And the senior, number 15.
And senior, number 15, Derek Geyer. Those will be the starting 5 tonight for the Eisenhower Knights, coached by Ryan Mangini. As we said, 3-0 on the early season. Before we get underway, we'll remind you that the scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation, powering your home, powering our community. This is your Venango County View of the Court. Your View of the Court tonight is brought to you by Venango County. There is always something to see and do in Venango County. VenangoCountyPAs.gov. Shout out to Brody Moore and Grant Furman helping us tonight, running our scoreboard and our video one more time as the game gets underway in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Benton dribbling out front. And so far, looks like a little man-to-man. Benton's first shot of the game, no good. Rebound taken down by Fagley. Fagley gets it to Bofner. And Lakeview is able to get the ball up the court for their first offensive set of the night. Trying to set something up, working it around the perimeter. Now looking inside. Fagley's guarded by the freshman, Liam Hansen. Kicks it back to Parker Montgomery. It's like the Knights are playing a little bit of a zone here. Nice take and travel call. So a turnover. Good defense by the Knights there. Dropping into what they don't play a lot of zone, but it looked like they are, at least that first possession, were doing a little bit of that.
Yeah.
So here comes Benton. Benton gets it to Vine. We're a minute in, no score. Hansen pressured out front. Now he gets away. Kicks it over to Vine. Vine's going to eye up a three. Can't knock it down, and the rebound's taken down by Fagley. So a much different look, at least in the first minute and a half of this game. Good rotation back.
Yep.
Liam Hansen comes away with the steal. Tried to get it ahead to Mandeville, but it'll go out of bounds, and the ball will remain with the Eisenhower Knights. Geyer will take the ball on the sideline, guarded by Parker Montgomery for Lakeview. Gets it into Benton. Vine's going to try another one. Back iron, no good. So the Knights 0 for 3 from deep to start out. And a scoreless game, and a minute and a half into the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Another nice job there.
Yeah, good job on defense. See, they backdoored them a little bit, and they picked up on the baseline, dropped their defensive player down, and the ball went off the wall.
Yeah, that's one thing that they were struggling with last week, that first person back. And the Knights have done it twice now already, doing a good job. Geyer kicks it over to Vine. Vine's going to drive, put up a shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Benton. Benton passes to Geyer. That one's short. The Knights ice cold here at the beginning. Still scoreless, though, 2 minutes into the game. Another turnover here. Gets it ahead to Liam Hansen. Hansen's going to lay it in, and the first points of the game go to the Knights. It's like Hansen's shoe came off a bit. He's a little slow getting back on defense. And may have led to the numbers game catching up. And Keaton Urey, number 22, draws a foul and will go to the line for the first time tonight. So first free throw of the night for either team. Urey sinks it for the Sailors, and the Sailors are on the board. Urey, the second leading scorer for Lakeview this season so far, but 12.3 points per game. Second shot is true as well, and we're tied at 2. Lakeview will pick Eisenhower up at half court. And didn't look like the Knights were particularly ready for that. Ball went out of bounds, and it's a turnover. Sailors have a chance to take their first lead of the game. Good defense on the sideline by the freshman, Paul Mandeville. Get the ball down to Urey. Urey up over Geyer. So 2 more quick points for Urey and a 4-2 deficit for the Knights early on. 5.5 minutes left first quarter. Rotated around, gets in underneath the Mandeville, and we have a foul called on the Sailors. So as hot as the Knights were at the start of the West Middlesex game, maybe equally as cold here tonight. But luckily, the defense has been better so far, and it's kept them in this game, only trailing by 2 with 5:22 left in the first quarter. Rotated around quickly. Benton lines up a 3. Fagley's able to come down with the rebound. Unable to finish, though, and the loose ball ends up in Benton's hands, and here come the Knights in transition. Hansen over to Vine. Good defense there by Berkner. Berkner stood his ground, and this will be a challenge for the freshman Vine. It's usually got a little bit of a size advantage, even not in height, maybe in just body weight. But Berkner built similar to Vine, so could be a good matchup tonight. Hudson Haight checks in for the first time tonight. So does number 32, Will Mandeville, and number 24, Gavin Lindemuth. As the Knights try to pick up full court. Berkner able to beat him back, and Mandeville no choice but to foul. And Jake Berkner will go to the line for the Lakeview Sailors.
That really shouldn't happen, that deep throw, that long court pass.
Berkner's first shot is in. Second shot on the way for Berkner. Lakeview 3 for 3 from the line, make it 4 for 4. And it's 6-2 now in favor of the Sailors here. Yeah. Now dropping into that zone that you mentioned in the pregame, Lou, but Benton able to beat that. So the best way to beat a zone is with hot shooting, and they did it right there. Benton hits the Knights' first 3 of the night. Two-on-one back. Lindemuth had no choice but to sit there and wait. He was surprised he didn't get an offensive foul call. Yuri finishes. He's got 6 points, and it's 8-5 Lakeview. Haight lines up a 3 from the corner. In and out. Rebound, Liam Hansen. Benton over to Lindemuth. Lindemuth will tee up a 3 and knock it down. As if the Knights didn't have enough sharpshooters. The senior Lindemuth hits a three-pointer, and we're tied up at 8 with 4:05 remaining in the Elwood National Forge first quarter.
Nice
defense there by Lindemuth. Good rotation. He's going to go strong to the hoop. Can't finish, but Benton's there. He can't finish. Loose ball comes away. It's Fegley leading the run for Lakeview. And that's Fegley's game right there in transition. Lays it in. His first bucket of the night. As I said, recently joined the 1,000-point scorer club last week. The Knights trail 10-8. Lindemuth tried to get the pass down to Mandeville inside and let him just a little too much out of bounds, and it'll be the Sailors' ball. Gives the Knights a chance to set up their full court press.
Oh,
Yuri looked like he pushed off again. He's done it a few times, and now he and Lindemuth are going at it a bit. Three-pointer on the way from Jackson Bofner. Bofner knocks it down, and the Knights are down 5. Fegley guarding Benton. Should be a good matchup. Benton able to get a step. Lindemuth will fire another 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound to Lakeview. Here comes Fegley in transition again. Blocked away by Lindemuth. Now Benton, and finally the aggressive defense draws a foul call on the Sailors. I believe that one's going to go against Fegley, his first. 2 for each team with 2:46 remaining in the first quarter. So the Knights, Lou, scored 30 points a night ago in the opening quarter, just 8 to this point, and find themselves in a rare early season deficit here. Haight finds Benton in the corner. Benton will take that all day. His second 3 of the game. 13-11. Comes Haight. Bofner able to get away. He'll lay it up and in. 5 points in a row for Jackson Bofner. And Lakeview leads by 4. Haight over to Benton. Benton will line up another one. That one was off. Rebounded by Yuri. And Haight able to get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds. Ball will stay with Lakeview as we get some almost full-scale substitutions for the Knights. 4 different players come in. Paul Mandeville, Derek Geyer, Gavin Reynolds, and Kaimani Vine back in. Number 11, Dylan Daughtry, checks in for Jackson Bofner. It's Parker Montgomery bringing it up for the Sailors. Mandeville able to.
Good hustle.
Oh, I really thought Mandeville made the play and threw it off Daughtry as he was going out of bounds, but he must have stepped out before that. He'll stay with the Sailors. Good effort by the freshman Mandeville. He'll come away with another steal. Nice spin move and nice finish. Paul Mandeville. The great sequence for the Knights, and the Knights are down only 2. Here comes Fagley on the run. Gets it to Berkner. And Vine, I thought Vine had the block on Berkner, but the foul's going to be called. It's going to be, I believe, the first of the night on Kaimani Vine, and it'll send Berkner to the line where Lakeview is already 4 for 4 in this first quarter.
Yeah, that's his first.
So far, Lakeview money at the line, 5 of 5. It's contributed to this 16-13 lead they have. Keaton Urey checks out, and Austin Haynes, another senior. A Lakeview team full of seniors, honestly. 8 seniors on the roster. Berkner's second shot won't fall, and the freshman Paul Mandeville's there for the rebound. Lindemuth brings it up. Ball tipped. Nope. I thought that pretty clearly went off the hands of the Lakeview defender, and referee will step in and overrule, and the ball will stay with the Knights. 16-13 Lakeview, 1:29 left, Elwood National Forge first quarter. Reynolds has it now at the top. Kicks it to Lindemuth in the corner. He'll fire away for 3. And Fagley is going to pick up his second foul of this first quarter. And not only that, Lindemuth fouled in the process of shooting a 3. He'll go to the line with a chance to make all 3 and tie this game up. That, Lou, is obviously important, but maybe most importantly right now, second foul for the Lakeview's leading scorer, Lucas Fagley.
Yep.
Lindemuth knocks down the first. Knights within 2. Second shot on the way. This one no good. Back iron. Bofner into the game for Fagley. Fagley will go to the bench for Lakeview.
Yeah, that's still first quarter. So, I mean, with 2 fouls in the first quarter, that's...
yeah, that's not what you want.
It's not.
Only 1 of 3 from the line for Lindemuth. Still, the Knights come away with a possession that gets them within a deuce here. 1 minute and 10 seconds left. And I'm not sure. Well, there it is inside off of Berkner and out of bounds. There for a minute, I thought maybe Lakeview coach Garrett Blashak was calling for 1 shot with a minute to go in the quarter, but might have been the play number. Lindemuth thinking baseline, gets it over to sharpshooter Geyer in the corner. Can't knock it down. And it's been a difficult night shooting so far for the Knights. I mean, I say that, and they've knocked down 3 already in the first quarter, but not coming at the as they have at times this season. Final 50 seconds, Elwood National Forge first quarter. Lakeview up by 2. Kaimani Vine's going to fire away. In and out. Rebounded by Bofner. Here comes Parker Montgomery now. All the way to the hoop, and he draws a foul. And it'll be 2 shots coming up for this another senior on the Sailors roster, Parker Montgomery. That one called on Geyer. 4th foul of the opening quarter for Eisenhower, 1 on 4 different players, so they'll take that as a positive. First shot is missed by Montgomery. Just 30 seconds left in this first quarter.
Keep saying how well they're shooting from the foul line now.
Second shot, no good. And here comes Rylan Benton. Benton over to Vine. Now to Geyer. Benton's going to fire from way downtown. No good. Rebounded by Geyer. 10 seconds left in the quarter. A three by Vine, and it's in. Big shot from the freshman Kaimani Vine, his first bucket of the night, and the Knights have a 1-point lead. And that's how the first quarter will end. Eisenhower trails most of the first quarter, but ends up coming away with a 1-point lead, 17-16 at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
And welcome back here to Eisenhower High School, John M. Neese Memorial Gymnasium, where the Eisenhower Knights have a 17-16 lead as we get ready to start the Verischetti Holdings second quarter. Alan Siebert, Lou Vizza here with you, reminding you that companies within the Verischetti Holdings Group include Phoenix Sintered Metals, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Verischetti & Son Inc. Find out more at VerischettiHoldings.com. Second quarter underway. Fegley on the floor with 2 fouls. Bofner strong on number 22, Rylan Benton. He scores his third bucket of the night, and Lakeview's back on top, 18-17. Knights looking for a shot, rotating around the top. Nope. Hate's going to fire away, no good, but Vine there with a big rebound. Kicks it out to Geyer. Geyer able to set his feet, but unable to have it fall. Tough shooting night so far, and Benton got caught reaching. That's going to be his second foul. So now, much like Lakeview's leading scorer, Lucas Fegley, Eisenhower's leading scorer so far this season, Rylan Benton, will go to the bench with 2 fouls. Paul Mandeville checking back in for him. Lakeview leading 18-17 here in the first quarter. And nice defense in the backcourt by Hudson Haight forces the Lakeview turnover on the inbound. So it'll be Geyer taking the ball out underneath. Gets it into Vine. Mandeville finds Vine. Nice look.
Nice. Get in.
And nice finish by Kaimani Vine. Paul Mandeville's made a few nice plays. The ones that don't always show up in the scoring column, but he's got the Knights back on top, 19-18, as much like before, Bofner able to finish for the Sailors and make it a 1-point Sailors lead. Over to Haight. Haight lines up a 3. Won't fall. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Lakeview basketball. Back and forth competitive game. Many lead changes here so far. 6:51 left in the opening half. Knights setting up their full court press. This is Keaton Urey, guarded by Hudson Haight. And there's the trap on Bofner. Haight's doing a good job in the backcourt on that press of sneaking up for the backdoor trap. It's worked a few times. That one goes out of bounds. It's still Lakeview basketball. Bofner gets it in. And Haight a little too aggressive on the defense there. He'll be called for the second Knights foul of the second quarter. 6:42 left. Lakeview 20, Eisenhower 19.
No.
Berkner kicks it over to the corner to Daughtry. No good. Rebound by Paul Mandeville. Haight passes to Mandeville, who I guess you could call off his head, back to Hudson Haight. Never gets the job done. Geyer can't buy a bucket so far tonight. And here comes Fagley on the run. And that's his game. You can't let him get started. 22-19. Underneath, wide open, Paul Mandeville. Nice moves around the hoop. Impressed by Paul Mandeville's game in the paint already in this early season. Geyer comes away with the steal and finally finds the bottom of the bucket. And we got a player down for Lakeview. So they're going to take a look here at Jackson Bofner. We'll step away for a 30-second timeout. Back with more high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network. Back to Eisenhower High School. It's high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza here. Good one so far between Eisenhower and Lakeview. The Knights lead by 1 with 5:52 left in the first half. Unfortunate foul call there by Liam Hansen. Looked like Lakeview's Dylan Daughtry got the ball and was a little out of control and turned, and Hansen just happened to be in the way in poor position, and it's going to be the third Knights foul. So first of the night for Liam Hansen. The fouls have been spread out pretty good for Eisenhower so far, with the exception of Rylan Benton, who has 2 fouls. Kaimani Vine with the block, but Hudson Haight was on the baseline after he recovered it. It's kind of been the story of the game so far, Lou. It looks like the Knights get these little spurts, but one, credit to Lakeview for cutting into them and stopping them with buckets of their own, but also the Knights have been careless with the ball at times. And underneath to Uri, and Uri lays it in. So he's got 8 points here in the first half. And another lead change as Lakeview retakes the lead, 24-23. Hansen to Vine. Vine lines up a 3. No good. Nice deflection out of bounds by Mandeville. It's amazing sometimes what you can see from the stands, because I think that if Mandeville hadn't deflected that, I think Geyer was going to come away with the steal, but no, can't really do much about that. Nice defense by Mandeville to avoid a breakaway layup from Lucas Fagley off of Berkner and taken away. So yet another Knights turnover.
You make a good defensive play on the backside, and then you throw the ball away on the offensive end.
Fagley going to the hoop. He wants the contact, but no foul call. Lindemuth, Will Mandeville, and Gavin Reynolds into the game.
I think you said it right, Alan. You said spurts. They both teams have had spurts, and they don't last long, but you know, when Lakeview has one, then Eisenhower answers back, and then Lakeview has one, and Eisenhower answers back. So it's going to be, it looks like that's the way this is how this whole quarter's gone so far.
For sure. Yeah, and it's different script than the Knights' first 3 games of this season, but not every game's going to be the same. Let's see how the Knights respond. Berkner on Mandeville. Nice move by Berkner, but also good defense by Will Mandeville, who also comes down with the rebound and gets fouled by Parker Montgomery. Lakeview's first foul of the second quarter. I think if you're head coach Ryan Mangini for Eisenhower, I mean, you had some careless turnovers. Your shooting's about as cold as it's been all season, even though, I mean, they have knocked down 4 threes, but they put up well more than that. To still only be down 1, you got to feel pretty good, especially in doing this without Hansen on the court, Austin Hansen, that is. And we got a foul call on the Knights. That'll be their 4th, and only 3.5 minutes into the second quarter, the Knights are 1 foul away from sending Lakeview to the line. And head coach Garrett Blashek wants a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossbecker.com. That's Ross Becker. Back in 30 seconds with more high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
In every heartbeat, every helping hand, every moment of care, Warren General Hospital stands as a cornerstone of our community. For generations, families have trusted us to be here today, tomorrow, and always. We're transforming community health and wellness through excellence in quality, safety, service, engagement, and patient experience. Warren General Hospital.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, 4:31 left in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Good basketball game so far. The Lakeview Sailors at 3-1 this season lead the 3-0 Eisenhower Knights 24-23. Jackson Bofner 9 points so far. Keaton Urey 8 points to pace Lakeview. And then for the Knights, 6 points for Rylan Benton, 5 for Kaimani Vine, and 4 apiece from Paul Mandeville and Gavin Lindemuth to lead the Eisenhower effort. Nice job on the defense there. Gets it to Liam Hansen. Hansen's reverse layup won't fall. And another missed opportunity for the Knights. But there's good defense one more time. And we have a foul call on the Knights. And the Sailors will be shooting. If they've had a bugaboo early in the season, Lou, it's this. The fouls, they add up. And now in a game, a close game, you're already sending the Sailors to the line for freebies with 4:22 left in the first half. Fagley will be the shooter. First one's in. 5 points for Lucas Fagley tonight in the first half. Second shot good as well. As the Sailors pick up a little full court pressure here. Paul Mandeville over to Will Mandeville. To Gavin Lindemuth, who finds Will Mandeville. Fagley comes up a little gimpy, calls to the bench.
I wouldn't need an E.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Fagley knew right away that something didn't feel right. Limps off to the bench. Trainer will take a look at him here. Yeah, definitely what it looked like. Lou will need a knee contact, and hopefully the Lakeview senior will be back on the court here shortly. Liam Hansen's going to pull up for a three. Still the Knights can't hit, and I don't even know who to give that to. We'll see. We'll let the scoreboard figure it out. I don't think he knows either. They're going to go ahead and give it to Gavin Reynolds on the scoreboard, so we'll give it to him in the book. That was a triple rebound that ended up in the hoop. Parker Montgomery with the take, unable to hit. Reynolds comes down with the board, and here come the Knights running. Lindemuth, baseline, in and out. And then a foul, which will give Lakeview more free throws. The Knights trailing by one. They've had their opportunities here to retake the lead. Lindemuth picks up.
That's his first.
So, yeah. So
that doesn't seem right to me.
Yeah, the fouls have been pretty spread out for the most part. Benton's going to check back in. Same with Vine and Geyer. 3:22 left in the first half. First shot missed by Dylan Daughtry. He'll have one more here as the Sailors try to extend a 1-point lead, getting late in the first half here.
They just haven't put 5 people on the floor that have meshed well. And I don't know why.
Yeah, it just seems a little out of whack.
They played. I mean, it's the third game, and they still don't have they only have 25 points. They had 30 at the beginning. Maybe that'll turn the tide a little bit. He stepped in bounds.
Kaimani Vine, yep, and that's exactly the call. Parker Montgomery stepped over the line. Quick turnover right after the three from Vine gives the Knights the lead as Fagley appears to be okay and is back in for the Sailors. Good news for the Lakeview effort.
Yeah, I was 1 for 1 on my calls tonight.
Vine trying to make it 2 quick ones, in and out. Nice box out by Montgomery. And here come Lakeview. Benton did a good job to bail on that, trying not to pick up his third foul while guarding Fagley. Mismatch here with Benton on Berkner. Berkner's going to try and take advantage of it. Out of control. Good defense. It's almost pulled the rug on him there, did Benton. And then, much like we've seen, though, Lou, this has been the story of the first half, really. A nice defensive effort and a turnover, and then responded with a turnover on the offensive end for the Knights.
Yeah, they haven't capitalized on any on turnovers.
Fagley able to get loose again. I don't know if he plays football, but he seems like he make a good wide receiver. Quick stoppage here. Knights trailing now by 1. Gone back and forth most of this game. Not exactly sure how many lead changes, but there's been a bunch. And we might not be done yet. 2.5 minutes left there. Sketty holding second quarter. Reynolds, hot baseline on Uri. Kicks it out to Geyer. Geyer back outside to Reynolds. He'll fire away for 3. No good. Rebounded by Fagley, who's on the run for the Sailors. Kicks it out to Uri. Uri fires for 3. No good, but Berkner there for the rebound. And he'll put it in. First field goal tonight for Jake Berkner. Back up to a 3-point lead. Geyer will try and tie it. Knocks it down. 31 all here. 2 minutes left in the first half. Berkner going to try it again. Blocked away by Kaimani Vine, and they called a foul. And the Pigpen not happy with that call. Second foul of the first half on Vine on what, at least from our vantage point, appeared to be a relatively clean block. But our opinions don't count, as we know. Berkner will go to the line. He's 3 for 4 already tonight from the line. And maybe a little ball don't lie there as Berkner's first attempt rattles in and out. And Berkner will have one more chance to try and break the 31-all tie here with 1:49 left in the first half. Second one's good. Berkner's got 6 points. And he'll check out now. Daughtry checks back in for Lakeview. Knights spreading it out. Trailing by 1. 1:35 left. Trying to extend out the Lakeview defense. Benton able to drive. Put it up and in. Rylan Benton with the bucket, and the Knights are back in the lead. But here comes Fagley the other way. Vine did a nice job there to stop and get his control of himself. Avoid that third foul. Geyer goes out of bounds. Tipped. Been impressed with the freshmen. I think we've said it all season, but Kaimani Vine, Paul Mandeville, pretty much the whole class, but really made plays that are above their experience level here tonight and all season. Mandeville gets it to Benton. Benton over to Reynolds. Reynolds thought about driving, and he's going to draw a foul on number 22, Keaton Uri. His first. Team second, 1 minute and 2 seconds left, second quarter. Knights led by 1 after a quarter. They lead by 1 here.
They got fouls to give, too. So they got 2 fouls to give, so they can. Oh.
Nice job, Geyer. Vine able to muscle it in and make up for the near miss. Kaimani Vine's in the first player in double figures for either team. And the Knights might be their biggest lead of the night, 3 points. Bofner wants to go baseline, throws it out, and Geyer's there for the pick. He's going to get it back to Benton, and Benton will call out the play call. He'll go baseline, go up and draw a foul. Rylan Benton draws a foul, and the Knights will go to the line. If Benton can make a pair, he'll be the second Eisenhower Knight in double figures, joining the freshman Vine. 30 seconds even left in the first half. Knights lead 35-32. the junior Benton to the line for Eisenhower. First one's in. And head coach Ryan Mangini is going to take a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. We'll take one with them. Back with 30 seconds with more high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs. Because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, Eisenhower leading the Lakeview Sailors 36-32. Final 30 seconds of the opening half. Reminder that today's game is brought to you in part by the Lander Hope Clinic. Medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit landerhopeclinic.com to request an appointment. One shot remaining for the Eisenhower junior. Benton's second shot is good. The Knights have their biggest lead of the night, 37-32. They set up the press defense. Get it ahead to Boffner. And Vine with another block. Rebound by Daughtry. Kicks it out to Fagley. Fagley finds Yuri in the corner. 15 seconds and counting here. Now down to 10 seconds. They get the ball to Montgomery. Knights looking for a defensive stand to end this half. Montgomery gets it to Fagley. Fagley, deep three, no good, and that is how the first half will end. Montgomery got the rebound and a putback, but Eisenhower able to thwart the effort and take a 37-32 lead into the locker room. We're going to take a brief break. We'll be back with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. Eisenhower Knights lead the Lakeview Sailors 37-32. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
Welcome back to Eisenhower High School. We're at halftime of tonight's high school varsity boys basketball game between the Eisenhower Knights and the Lakeview Sailors. Good game so far. The Eisenhower Knights trailed for much of the opening half, ended the second quarter on a run and lead 37-32 heading into this Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza here with you. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood frame event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. Find out why at AlleghenyGrill.com. Taking a look now at your Warren Forest High Ed Council halftime stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit highed.com. For the Knights, 2 players in double figures in the opening 2 quarters. Kaimani Vine and Rylan Benton with 10 points apiece to pace the Knights' effort. Derek Geyer has 5 points. 4 points apiece for Gavin Lindemuth and Paul Mandeville, and 2 points each for Liam Hansen and Gavin Reynolds. On the other side, the Lakeview boys led by the 9 points of Jackson Bofner at halftime, 8 points apiece for Keaton Uri and Lucas Fagley, and 6 points for Jake Berkner to round out their scoring. And that's where we stand. The Knights lead 37-32. We'll move on now to the Hunter Station Golf Club first half summary. Season pass from Hunter Station Golf Club in Tynesta would make a great Christmas present for that special golfer in your life. Call 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass today and ask them about their play and stay packages. Hunter Station Golf Club's located 3 miles south of Tynesta, hunterstation.com. And we talked a little bit about it, Lou, during the first half. It's neither team really been able to establish a lengthy run. The closest, I would say that the closest run that came to a sustained run was Eisenhower finishing the half there on a 6-0 run. And that's why they're up 5 points here as they head into the locker room.
Yeah, it seems like, they used to say, on Saturday afternoons and Saturday nights in college basketball, spurt ability.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams have had those. They both had them at the same time. They both had good ones at the same time, and they both had bad ones at the same
exactly,
time.
Yep.
So you could make you're making good defensive plays. You get a turnover. You come down the court and you throw the ball away.
Mm-hmm.
You get an offensive rebound. Start the fast break. Come down, throw the ball away. Lakeview Eisenhower's keeping them off the boards. Eisenhower's doing a better job on the boards, but they have to do something against that long, almost full court pass on the press, because they're letting them come getting behind them right from the jump, and they can't do that. They can't send 5 guys to the board and not keep somebody back. Somebody's got to stay back. So that's one thing you have to correct. I think one thing too, like in the Warren game, I thought the worst thing that could happen to Eisenhower was halftime.
For sure, yeah.
Tonight, I think the best thing that could have happened to Eisenhower tonight was halftime.
For sure, yeah.
They've got time. They had the time to really, go in and take things apart and put things down. They got to, they have to find, some continuity with the 5 guys they have on the floor at the same time. They just haven't found that yet, and he's tried a lot of different combinations. Freshmen, sophomores, juniors. He's been all over the floor,
mm-hmm.
and it's going to come. I mean, the 3-point shots weren't dropping, and then they started to drop. Then they missed a few. Then they made a few. Lakeview stayed in it, I think, from the foul line, because at one time they were like 4 out of 5. And then they missed. Then they missed a few, which could have cut into this lead a little bit. So. Eisenhower's got to watch the foul trouble. I mean, everybody's got 1 or, they've got a couple guys with 2, but nothing of any consequence going into the second half. But there again, it's defense. You make a play on defense, you got to make a play on offense. You just can't afford to, make a good play on defense and then not capitalize on it, especially off a turnover. And points off turnovers are very important. So they've got to capitalize on points off turnovers.
Yeah, for sure. We'll take a look now at the Rehab Center second half adjustments. With 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning, the Rehab Center always makes the right adjustments. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health, therehabcenters.com. And perhaps the biggest thing for the Eisenhower Knights is going to be avoiding this third quarter cold spurt. They've done that a few times, the game against Warren, last time out against West Middlesex, maybe not to the same degree, but there have been plenty of times this season where the out of the halftime locker room effort has just fallen a little short. It's going to be important tonight with only a 5-point lead for the Knights to come out strong here in the third quarter. We're going to step away for 1 minute, squeeze in one more break, and when we come back, we'll get underway with the third quarter. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Welcome back to Eisenhower High School. We're just about ready to start the Acrisure third quarter. Acrisure, with the location in DuBois, is the official insurance provider of your daily local and the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic. So third quarter underway. Liam Hansen, cross-court pass. It's like Derek Geyer gets a shot from the corner, knocks it down. He's got 8 points. And the Knights extend their biggest lead of the night, but here, something we talked about during the break. They don't quite get back on defense with the press, give up an easy bucket, and it's 40-34.
You can't stand around. You can't be a spectator in this game tonight because it's just, you got to get back.
Nice job there by Hansen to lay it off for Paul Mandeville, but Jake Berkner there to set his feet and take the charge. Foul will go on the Eisenhower freshman Liam Hansen. His second of the night. Eisenhower getting aggressive in the backcourt. Fegley ahead, gets it to Berkner. And once again, they're not able to get back, and a quick bucket for the Sailors. Cuts the lead to 4. So they got the lead to 8 after the Guire 3. Nice pass over to Paul Mandeville, and his nice reverse layup. Good job by the freshman Paul Mandeville. 6 points for him, 6-point lead for the Knights. And now a turnover on the other end. Kaimani Vine goes up strong. Bucket and a foul. Kaimani Vine with his 12th point of the night. He'll have a chance to make it 13 and push the lead back. And actually, it's already at 8. A chance to make it 9, which would be the biggest of the night. 6:55 left. Acrisure third quarter.
Is this a good time to say the first 4 minutes of the third quarter are very important? Okay.
Yep, get it in there. I think you've got trademark on that. So
I get the shakes if I don't say that.
It's in the contract. You have to say.
Yeah, it is. I'm endorsed by 4-minute mark.
13 points for Vine.
You got to get back.
9-point lead. Once again, the Knights struggling to get back. It's something that's been one of the few things that they've struggled with early on in this season, but that'll have to get cleaned up as the games get tougher and the season gets older. Bofner trying to go up strong. Kicks it outside to Uri. Uri's 3 no good. Fagley there to take the rebound away from Benton. And Fagley finishes strong. He's in double figures with 10 points. And the Knights lead by 7. Geyer for 3, in and out.
It's better to have somebody down underneath. It was a good shot, though. I mean, he set himself and just didn't drop. Look under the basket.
Yep, and I saw Baufner got open underneath. Berkner was covered and unable to see him. 2 minutes into the third quarter, Fagley going to kick it out to Baufner. Baufner for 3, makes it. Second 3 of the night. Now Jackson Baufner's in double figures. And just like that, the lead back to 4 points. Knights 45, Sailors 41. 5:48 left third quarter. Liam Hansen to Vine in the corner. Vine back to Hansen. Liam Hansen for 3. In and out. Rebound by Baufner. And Geyer got a little greedy. I think he knew it too. Trying to reach in and tie the ball up. It's going to be his second foul of the night. Second of the third quarter for the Knights. Uri slipped a few times tonight on the court and almost lost his footing again there. Here comes Parker Montgomery. He's just going to keep going. Nice take from Parker Montgomery, his first bucket of the night. And a 7-0 run by the Sailors.
Got to stop the ball.
Has the lead back down to 2. Benton's going to fire away for 3. He can't make it. Freshman Mandeville has the rebound. Vine wants to drive. He'll pull up. No good. Box out was so good there was almost no one there to go for the ball, but Lakeview comes away with it, and here comes Fagley. Fagley, nice pass to Uri, and it's a 9-0 run. So just like that, the Knights go from up 45-36 to tied at 45 with 4:50 left. Hansen with a deep 3, no good. Geyer gets the board. Wants to drive, loses his footing, and it's a turnover, and here comes Fagley the other way. Back and forth we go. 4:35 left. Kicks it to the corner. Geyer for 3. No good. Vine, nice job to get the rebound. Nice move underneath. Can't make it, but he's there for the putback. 15 points for Vine, and the Knights retake the lead. 2 back against 1. Net defense on the fast break becoming an issue. Giving up already 3 easy layups in this quarter alone.
Can't be a spectator.
47-47, 4 minutes left. Hansen's got a 3 in the corner. He's able to knock it down. Liam Hansen's first made 3 of the night. He's got 5 points. Knights are back up 3. I think that's some of the problem. I see you motioning beside me there. They're not dropping back far enough, so they're getting players behind them, and Lakeview's been skilled enough to find those passing lanes. Vine with the steal of Fagley. He'll go up against Montgomery. I thought he was going to draw the foul, but we'll settle for the layup. 5-point lead. Vine again having a big night for Eisenhower. Fagley, nice job keeping control. Garrett Blashak wants a 30-second timeout. And we'll go ahead and take one with them. 3 minutes, 23 seconds left in the Acrisure third quarter. The Eisenhower Knights lead the Lakeview Sailors 52-49. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network. At Eisenhower High School, the Eisenhower Knights lead the Lakeview Sailors 52-49, 3:23 left. Acrisure third quarter. Eisenhower has pushed the lead to as many as 9 in this quarter. And a 9-0 run by the Sailors. They were able to claw back and tie it. Now the Knights lead by 3. Benton comes up for the Knights, gets it to Lindemuth. Liam Hansen, patient inside, goes up strong and scores. 5 points in this third quarter. Lead back to 5. Here comes the Knights defense. Again, flirting with getting too far ahead. And Yuri waved off. Liam Hansen stepping up in a big way in this third quarter. A couple big buckets and a nice charge taken there. Second of the night on Keaton Yuri.
You got to be smart with the ball on this possession. Just get a nice, easy shot after doing a great job on defense. Now it's time to work it on the other end.
Hansen with the take. Almost got it in.
Get back on defense, boys.
8 able to catch up. They get it to Fagley. Knights lead 54-49. 2.5 minutes left, third quarter. Yuri dribbling, looking for room. Belfner outside. They get it to Fagley. Three-pointer on the way for Montgomery. Short. Rebound taken by Liam Hansen. Hansen ahead to Lindemuth. Might have had a quick look at Will Mandeville. The passing lane was closing. Lindemuth chose to play it safe there. 2 minutes left, third quarter. Benton's going to pull out and set up a play here. Parker Montgomery gets in the passing lane. Unable. Let's see what the call is. I don't know that the ball was above the rim. It was outside, on the outside of the rim. So they're going to talk about it here.
I don't think there was a foul there. I think he should have. I think he pinned the ball against the backboard. I think they should count the basket. I don't think there was a. Well, I mean, he could have. I was watching the ball.
Yeah, I was
surprised.
surprised.
He did pin it. So I mean, that was defensive goaltending. So they gave him the 2, and now they're going to give him could be a 3-point play.
So Montgomery with a chance to cut the lead to just 2. He's short. Lindemuth comes away with it. And the Knights are on the run here. Nice spin move by Liam Hansen. He scores. He's got 7 points in this quarter. But to the Sailors' credit, they do not go away. They come right back. Kind of remind me of Eisenhower in that regard. 1 minute, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Fagley has the ball at the top of the key. Gets it to Parker Montgomery. Yuri guarded by Lindemuth. Tough shot. And we have a push called on red. Eisenhower basketball. Foul on Lakeview, their third of the third quarter. Gavin Reynolds checks in for Liam Hansen. Now some more wholesale changes for the Knights. Kaimani Vine, Paul Mandeville, Derek Geyer in. Rylan Benton, Hudson Haight will go out.
This young Hansen kid plays far beyond his years.
Yeah, you can say that for a few players on this Eisenhower team. The future is bright. And really the only senior, I believe, that has 2 seniors, Geyer and Lindemuth, that are in the rotation. Missed shot there. It's going to be red basketball, Lakeview ball. 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Eisenhower setting up in their full court press. Berkner trying to get behind, and here's another deep pass. And again, another layup. Berkner just standing there waiting for the rebound. He gets it, and the lead's cut to 3. Most of Lakeview's buckets in this quarter have come off the full court press. Lindemuth wants to go baseline, and will. Nice finish for Gavin Lindemuth. He's got 6, and the Knights lead by 5. Nice take by Fagley. The Knights have to do a better job of stopping the forward momentum of Lucas Fagley. Lindemuth thought he was going to get called, or rather draw a foul. No foul called, and the Knights now. Over to Berkner, rather. No good. Vine comes away with it. He'll have a shot at a heave here. Unable to get it off. And the third quarter will end with the Eisenhower Knights on top, 58-55. We got a thrilling fourth quarter coming ahead. We'll take a break and be back with fourth quarter action. Eisenhower 58, Lakeview 55. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, time for the Potter County Family Campground fourth quarter. At Potter County Family Campground, your outdoor adventures start here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience for you. So here we go, fourth quarter action. Eisenhower Knights stolen away by Kaimani Vine. Nice play by Lucas Fagley. Ball's going to stay with the Knights. Headsy play there by Lucas Fagley. Made the poor pass, stolen by Vine, didn't give up on the play. Knights retain possession here. (58-55) Eisenhower. Eisenhower will kick it out to Benton. Almost threw that one away. And here's Parker Montgomery with another steal and take the lead down to 1. Couple evenly matched teams here so far tonight. Vine thought about going baseline, pulls back for 3, no good. Rebound Bofner. And here comes Lakeview with a chance to take the lead. 7 minutes and counting left in this ball game. Eisenhower 58, Lakeview 57. Bofner from the white line, no good, but the rebound went right to Uri, who puts it in. And for the first time since the second quarter, the Lakeview Sailors have the lead, 59-58. To Devine, defended by Montgomery. Benton's going to fire away for 3, in and out. Hit every inch of the rim, but rolls out. 59-58 Lakeview. Lakeview setting up the offense. Montgomery running the point. Gets it to Berkner. Less than 6 minutes left. Fagley wants to drive. He will. Almost got the bucket and the foul. What a job by Lucas Fagley. 5:51 left, and Fagley will go to the line for 2. He's got 14 points tonight. First one good, 15 now for Fagley. Lindemuth and Liam Hansen in. So the Knights led by 9 midway through the third. Lakeview closed the third quarter strong and started this quarter with a 6-0 run, and it's 61-58 Lakeview. Geyer kicks it outside. Liam Hansen's got a 3, and it's good. Double figures again for the freshman Liam Hansen, and we're tied up again. Knight's going to stick in the full court press, but here they come. Fagley to Berkner. Almost got burnt deep again, and head coach Garrett Blashak wants a Ross Becker insurance timeout. Rossbecker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossbecker.com. That's Rossbecker. Back in 30 seconds with more high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, 5 minutes, 27 seconds left in this game. A tie game, 61-61. Liam Hansen just made a big three for the Knights from the corner that tied the game up. It's Lakeview basketball underneath their own hoop. Fagley will take it out, guarded by Benton. Get it into Bofner, around to Uri, to Berkner, over to Fagley. Fagley almost lost control of the ball, was able to get it to Montgomery, who pulls out for Lakeview. Erie lined up a shot, thought better of it. 5 minutes remaining here at Eisenhower High School. It's been close throughout. Eisenhower's led by as many as 9, Lakeview by as many as 5. But never more than that. Berkner gets the ball inside. He's challenged by Lindemuth. And the late whistle there on Lindemuth will send Jake Berkner to the line. Good patience by the Sailors. Took about well over a minute off on that possession. And it ends with a trip to the free throw line. First shot by Berkner's made. Lakeview back out in front, 62-61.
The longer they hold it, the least.
Lower possessions. It's like trying to win a game in football.
This is almost, this is possession against possession. So, I mean,
sure.
they got two. They got to, it's going to be back. It's
Hansen. They're going to call him for a travel.
I think he did pick that back.
Yeah, he might have picked it up. He kind of stopped and got trapped.
He covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, for sure. Going deep again. Hansen just extremely late foul call. And the Eisenhower faithful letting him hear it. Fourth foul on Liam Hansen. Didn't see much there right in front of us, but nonetheless, here goes Berkner now. 4 fouls on Eisenhower, none on Lakeview here in this. First shot by Berkner is in. And one more here for Jake Berkner. 4 fouls on Eisenhower already in this quarter. It's now 65-61. Getting into the danger zone for the Eisenhower Knights. Liam Hansen's going to fire away for 3 and knock it down. You said it earlier, Lou, playing well above his experience level, does it again. 65-64. Underneath. Blocked by Berkner. Berkner going back to the line. Eight of 10 from the line already tonight for Berkner. He'll take his 11th and 12th free throws. 4:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. And there's a rare miss from Berkner. Berkner's second shot, no good. Vine comes down with the rebound, and here come the Knights in transition. Derek Geyer, Lindemuth with the follow, and the Knights are back in the lead. 66-65. Here come Lakeview now. 4 minutes left. Fagley draws another foul on the Knights. I believe that the Eisenhower faithful are becoming quite apparent of the disparity in fouls on the scoreboard. Fagley, though, was fouled on that one. He'll go to the line. He'll have a chance to put the Sailors back in the lead. First shot's good, all tied up at 66. Dylan Daughtry into the game. Lindemuth will come out. Paul Mandeville, the freshman, in. 3:56 remaining in the Potter County Family Campground fourth quarter. Not there yet. Second one rims out. And a foul called on Lakeview. First of the fourth quarter on the Sailors. Gets a Bronx cheer from the pig pen. Kaimani Vine. Inbounds to Rylan Benton, who brings it across. Gets it to Liam Hansen. Hansen's had a huge second half. Trying to add to it. Unable to do so there, but Mandeville there for the rebound. No foul called, and here we come, coming the other way. Fagley wants to drive, kicks it out to Daughtry. I believe that pass might have been intended for Yuri. Daughtry just in the wrong place at the wrong time. 3:33 left. Here comes Rylan Benton, bringing the ball up for the Knights. Vine thinking about driving. Hansen from way downtown, no good. Benton with big rebound. Vine's got a three now, no good. Rebound in the corner to Yuri. And a foul called.
Ooh.
Once again, extremely late, at least from my viewpoint.
He got a timeout.
And yeah, we're going to have a timeout. Red time before the foul, I wonder? If so, that'll save Lakeview from going to the line. Yep, before the foul, as they've just told him. So we'll take a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Welcome back to Eisenhower High School. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left in what has been an absolute thriller here in John M. Neese Memorial Gymnasium. The Eisenhower Knights and the Lakeview Sailors, 3-0 versus 3-1, and it's been played just like it, 66-66. Lakeview just had a foul taken away because of a timeout called before the foul. Could have been 2 free throw attempts, and instead they'll have to take the ball out underneath. Here comes Fagley for the Sailors. A nice finish by Keaton Yuri. 3 minutes left. Knights now down 2 again. Geyer's going to fire away for 3. No good. Benton gets the rebound and lays it in. We're tied again. Benton's first points of the second half. Benton trying to play catch up on Fagley. Fagley pulls back. No good. Rebound, Dylan Daughtry. Rebound, Keaton Yuri. And he'll put it in. Some big buckets here from the senior Keaton Yuri for Lakeview. Knights lead, or trail rather, 70-68. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Vine there to save it. He'll pull up and hit. Big shot from Kaimani Vine. 70-70. 2 minutes and 9 seconds left and a turnover. Benton out of control on the layup, and yeah, just a frustration foul, and it's going to send Parker Montgomery to the line for Lakeview with 2:04 to play. I will say that if there's a player to send to the line, at least from tonight's game so far. Montgomery is 0 for 3 from the charity stripe. And that might have been a case there. The Knights trying to do a little too much, a little too fast. Got the steal after the inbound, and first shot on the way from Montgomery. His first make of the night is a big one. It's 71-70.
This what it may come down to is foul shooting.
Very well could.
I mean, Lakeview's got 4 fouls to give, and he missed nothing.
Yeah.
He missed it all.
So just 1 of 5. I'm just trying to look through my stats so far. Just by my unofficial numbers, Eisenhower has 6 free throw attempts, Lakeview 27 tonight. So quite the disparity. I mean, that could be for any number of reasons, not saying anything. Paul Mandeville with the jumper. Ball comes right back to him. He kicks it out to Benton. Benton thought about firing away. Now Liam Hansen's going to fire away. In and out. Rebound. Lakeview, 1:35 to go. Here come the Sailors. 1 point lead, 71-70, 1:27 to go. Defense chant coming up from the pig pen. Montgomery's shot, no good. And the rebound, then a block by Vine. Thought the Knights had a chance at a rebound, weren't able to come away with it. Now 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Fagley with the strong take, and he'll draw the foul. And Fagley will go to the line again. 28th and 29th free throw attempts of the night for Lakeview. 28 and 29 coming up. Eisenhower, as I said, shot just 6 tonight. 2-point lead as Fagley makes the first. 1 minute, 5 seconds remaining. Lakeview leads 72-70. No good. Rebound, Paul Mandeville. Final minute here at Eisenhower High School. Knights down 2. Vine's got a chance for a 3 to put him ahead, and he does! Kaimani Vine with the 3, and a timeout for the Eisenhower Knights. It's a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. We'll take one with them. Full timeout. Eisenhower 73, Lakeview 72. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network. Back here at Eisenhower High School, 52.5 seconds remaining. The Knights on top, 73-72 after Kaimani Vine's big 3. And we'll see what this game has in store for us next. It's been a good one. Reminder that Eisenhower has 5 team fouls already on the board, so Lakeview in the bonus, as they have been for a decent chunk of this fourth quarter. And we'll see if Lakeview wants to play for one shot here. 73-72. They get the ball to Fagley. Over to Boffner. He's going to fire away from 3. No good. Rebound, Geyer. Gets it to Hansen. And let's see what the Knights had. 4 fouls to give for Lakeview here. That's one thing to remember. If Eisenhower can protect the ball, and there's 1 foul with 24 seconds left. This is one of those situations, Lou. It's funny how often it happens. It might be one of those times where Lakeview will be punished for not having many fouls.
Yeah, if they're going to foul him, they got to foul him quick.
Get the ball into Benton, and another foul on Fagley. That's at least 4. I know he had 2 early on. Knights just have to keep protecting the ball. And Coach Ryan Mangini going to take a 30-second Ross Becker Insurance timeout. We'll take one with them. 24 seconds left here in John M. Neese Memorial Gymnasium. Back with more in 30 seconds on the YDL Sports Network.
Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarence County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, coming to the thrilling conclusion of what has been a great game. Eisenhower 73, Lakeview 72. Kaimani Vine hit a big three with just under a minute remaining in this fourth quarter. Gave the Knights the lead. They now have possession. Lakeview just 3 fouls in the quarter. So it's one of those situations where the Knights are trying to get it inbounded and Lakeview having to foul quick. They'll throw it to Benton in the backcourt. 20 seconds to go now. Benton comes across half court, gets it to Liam Hansen, into Vine, out to Benton. And now they try to play keep away. And there's the foul with 13 seconds left now. Fourth team foul on Lakeview, 1 away from shooting. And now I'm sure, that's smart coaching. They're going to pick up Benton now. You don't want to just let him toss it into Benton because he'll be shooting free throws. And they'll foul Benton with 11 and a half seconds left. And Rylan Benton will be going to the line for a pair.
No, not yet. That's only 4.
I think that one was the 5th.
Was it?
Yep, that's number 5. So
see, they may not have had the foul down there because they had him kind of trapped in the corner.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. It's just see what Benton can do here. First shot, good. Big one coming. Makes Lakeview need a 3. To tie. 74-72. Second one, no good. So here comes Lakeview. Fagley's going to go in, pass it to Berkner. Back to Fagley. No good. Rebound by Liam Hansen with 1 second to go. Liam Hansen will go to the line with a chance to hit a pair and all but seal Eisenhower's 4th victory to start the season. Knights 74, Lakeview 72. Fagley had a shot. But you got to go back to the big 3 from Kaimani Vine.
He got the guts of a burglar taking that shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Hansen's first is in. One more would all but seal it. What a game here tonight at Eisenhower High School. Knights 75, Sailors 72. If Hansen can sink this, it'll be a 4-0 start for the Knights. Shot is good. They'll just let Lakeview shoot it. Fagley's full court shot is no good. And the Eisenhower Knights survive the Lakeview Sailors in a great early season game. Eisenhower wins 76-72 and improves to 4-0 on the 2025-26 season. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have the Icy Inc. postgame show. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off. If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information. If you want to enhance your skills or gain an entirely new skill set, now's the time to register for classes at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Take the next step in your career with welding and PA auto inspection certification classes, find out how to manage healthcare coverage with the Health Insurance 101 seminar, or grow your personal skill set with the digital drawing and painting class. Learn how to make college affordable with the Navigating Local Scholarship seminar. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register.
And welcome back to Eisenhower High School, where a thrilling matchup between the Eisenhower Knights and Lakeview Sailors goes the way of the Knights tonight. Eisenhower now 4-0 on the season with a 76-72 victory over the Lakeview Sailors. What a game. Kamani Vine with a big three, trailing by 2 with just under a minute to go. And then the Knights put in the free throws down the stretch and win 76-72. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza here with you. This is the Icy Inc. post-game show. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Inc. at 814-688-0034 or visit them at icyinc.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. Take a look and start out with your Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. Score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta, hunterstation.com. This game was close throughout. Eisenhower led 17-16 at the end of a quarter. That lead went to 37-32 by halftime, despite trailing for much of the first half. The lead had been cut to 58-55 by the end of the third. And then Eisenhower scores the last 6 points of the game to come away with a 76-72 victory. And that leads us right into your Warren Forest High Ed Council final stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit highed.com. Kaimani Vine, the freshman, led the way with 22 points, had the shot of the night, the big three that put the Knights up for good with just under a minute to go. Freshman Liam Hansen scored 15 of his 17 points after intermission. Rylan Benton finished with 13. 8 points for Gavin Lindemuth, 6 for Paul Mandeville, also 8 for Derek Geyer, and a bucket for Gavin Reynolds. For Lakeview, Keaton Urey led the way with 20 points. Lucas Fagley added 17. Jake Berkner finished with 14, and Jackson Bofner had a dozen as well for Lakeview. We're going to have an interview here, hopefully, in just a few moments with our Icy Inc. player of the game. And before we get to that, Lou, what a thriller. The Knights have won in a few different ways already. We were talking about 29-10 was the disparity in free throw attempts in this game, and 4 of Eisenhower's 10 came in the final 11 seconds. So the Eisenhower Knights overcome that and so somehow walk out of this gym tonight still unbeaten on the early season.
Yeah, I'm still shaking my head on this one. I just the foul shots. If Lakeview would have made a few more of the foul shots, it would have been a different game because they were. I know they attempted 20
29 altogether. Finished 17 of 29.
17 and a 29.
So 12 misses there.
So you're leaving 12. You're leaving 12 points, on the floor.
And
so,
Eisenhower, in turn, only missed 3 of their 10 attempts. So, you have a 19-point spread potentially in free throws, and you only get a 10-point edge by the time it's all said and done, and you lose by 4. So, I mean, that kind of tells the story right there, as you were saying.
There was still, I think, too, there was still a lot of I don't want to say a lot. There were still mistakes on the back end of the Eisenhower press. There was too many. Lakeview got too many easy baskets on guys not dropping back and taking, off the baseline. And a lot of the passes that were full, almost full court passes that, the guys got behind them, it's just like in football. You don't let a guy get behind you, and they let guys get behind them. And, they scored some easy baskets there. But, I'll tell you what, that last 3-pointer that, like I say, that's the guts of a burglar to take. I mean, that was a deep 3 in the corner.
Yeah, right now he's getting a lot of love down at the far end of the gym from classmates and teammates alike. So we're going to have an interview, I think, with Kamani Vine here in just a minute. He's going to be our Icy Inc. player of the game for the second time in a row. Hard to look past 22 points and that dagger 3, trailing by 2 with just under a minute to go. We're going to step away for about 2.5 minutes. When we come back, we'll try and track down Kaimani if we can get him away from his fan club, and we'll have a post-game interview. The Eisenhower Knights defeat the Lakeview Sailors 76-72. Back in 2.5 minutes on YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front 9, coupled with a back 9 situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
And back here at Eisenhower High School, track down our Icy Inc. player of the game, Kaimani Vine, 22 points tonight, and including the big three-pointer put the Eisenhower Knights ahead for good, 73-72. with just under a minute to go, they end up winning 76-72. Kaimani, congratulations, making this your home spot here early on with the second straight Icy Ink Player of the Game. Just tell me what was going through that your mind when you got that shot. As Lou said, it took some stones to shoot from that corner, and you knocked it down. Big shot early on in your career.
You know, already knocked down a couple of shots. I already had 19 points. It was a good shot. I thought I was going to go in. It went in.
Absolutely. And you guys tonight, I mean, Lou and I talked about how you win games in different ways. It looked like really the foul shooting disparity was huge tonight. Mm-hmm. You guys only got to shoot 10 free throws, 29 for the other team. How'd you guys stay with it? It wasn't like the other games where you got a big lead and kind of held on. It was close throughout. What does that say about you guys that you can stay together in a game that close and, keep winning?
Yeah, I think it just shows we can compete against anyone. Like, it doesn't really matter if they had 20 more free throws than us, but still won the game.
Find a way to win. Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Kaimani. 22 points again tonight. And I saw it was your 15th birthday last week. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Last game as a 14-year-old, you're the Icy Ink Player of the Game. First game as a 15-year-old, you're the Icy Ink Player of the Game. Congratulations and good luck next week. We'll be here next Friday night when Kaimani and the Knights take on the General McLean Lancers. So for Lou Vizza, this is Alan Siebert. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you on Monday night when the girls play Seneca here at Eisenhower High School. Until then, we'll see you next time.